What's up guys? So if you're like me and you don't have that much time in the morning before school, but you still want your hair to look fresh, this routine will save you. It doesn't matter if you have short hair or longer hair like mine. I'm about to show you how to style your hair fast and make it look good all throughout the day. Because I remember back in the day when I used to struggle with this all of the freaking time. I spent way too long in front of the mirror, literally just trying to get my hair to look decent, and guess what? It still didn't look good. But over time, I figured out a few simple tricks to help my hair look good and to style it fast right before school. So the first step is all about prepping your hair. And no, this doesn't mean washing your hair. All I do in the mornings is just spray my hair with a few quick spritzes of water, and even sometimes I won't even do that. I'll just put in a leave-in conditioner. And if you do either of these first thing in the morning, this will really just help refresh your hair, and it really just helps soften the hair, and it just makes it so much easier to work with. And especially if you have longer hair like mine, this will really help prevent frizz. And if you have shorter hair, it still just helps control everything so much better. But the goal here is to get your hair a little damp, but not soaking wet. Again, this step is more just about prepping your hair for this next step, which is actually applying some products to your hair. Now, in order to tell what product you need to be putting in your hair, it depends on your hair length. So if you are someone with shorter hair, I recommend you either apply some sort of pomade or a wax, because this will help give you hold and control of your hair without completely weighing it down. But for longer hair like mine, I prefer to use some sort of lightweight styling cream. This will still provide a light amount of hold, but still keep the natural texture and waviness in my hair. And here is a quick tip I recommend all of you follow. Always warm up the product in your hand before you apply it. This will help evenly distribute it across your hair so it doesn't just all clump up into one spot. And you should actually start from the back of your head and then you work your way forward, not starting from the front to the back, because sometimes what will happen is if you apply it straight to the front, that's when it will clump up. But starting from the back will make sure it's all spread out evenly. Now it is time to style your hair. For shorter hair, I'd recommend going with something more classic, maybe like a slick back or a side part. I'd recommend either using your hands or maybe even a comb to just shape it and give it that nice classic look. Now for longer hair, I personally go for more natural looking texturized look. And by far the easiest way to do this is just by using your hands. And what I like to do is just scrunch my hair. This will give you so much texture. And honestly, it probably won't look good at first, but trust me, once your hair starts to dry, it'll look so much better because it'll give your hair that effortless, wavy kind of vibe. But the ultimate key to this is to ultimately just find a hairstyle that fits your specific hair length and hair texture, while also keeping it super quick and super easy so you're not late to school. Now, depending on your hair length and hair type, you might need to tweak this routine slightly. If you have shorter hair, you might not need as much product, and you can focus on keeping it a lot more controlled and kind of neat looking. But for guys with longer hair like me, you'll want to focus more on maintaining that volume and texture. So here is a pro tip for guys with wavy or curly hair. Use a diffuser when blow drying your hair to get some nice textured looking waves, but without any of the frizziness. As long as you keep the blow dryer settings on medium to low heat, spray in some heat protectant before, you will be all good to go without any of the dryness or frizziness. But if you are someone who isn't blessed with wavy or curly hair, I'd actually recommend to pop off that diffuser and to use a round brush while you're blow drying, and this will for sure give you that volume at the roots. So it doesn't matter, you need to know your hair length and hair type so that you know which one of these steps you need to do, so that you're not wasting any more time. Okay, now to finish things off, I like to use a light mist of some sort of texture spray or even a hairspray. And this is arguably the most important part of this routine if you are wanting your hair to look good all day. So if you have shorter hair, you do not need much hairspray at all. You only need a little bit to hold it in place. But for longer hair, I'd recommend a texture spray because it'll give your hair that hold that it needs, but it won't make it feel stiff and weigh it down like hairspray does sometimes. And another quick tip, if you find that your hair tends to get greasy throughout the day, make sure you start using less product, because I'm telling you guys, less is more, especially when it comes to hairsprays. If you've never used one before, I'm telling you, start with just a little, and if you find that throughout the day your hair starts to fall flat, just start to slowly add more. And one last thing is your hair's maintenance throughout the day, because I get so many comments saying like, oh, my hair looks good in the morning when I first do it, but then it falls flat throughout the day. It starts looking bad, oily, and greasy. And especially if you have longer hair like me, sometimes in the middle of the day, it can just fall flat and lose its shape. But one quick fix that I've been doing is I've started to carry around a small, like travel size texturized spray. And I don't even spray that much. I just do a few quick spritzes, and it totally just brings my hair back to life. I really don't even need to like restyle my hair or anything. And for guys with shorter hair, you guys are more on the lucky side. I mean, all you guys really need to do is just run your fingers through your hair and it'll restyle pretty easily. Or if you want to, you can carry around like a small comb. And that's it. Your quick and easy hair routine that you can follow every single morning. Doesn't matter if you have work, school, just need to get out of the house fast, this routine will work. In fact, it's literally the routine I did before I shot this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any specific routines or tips or tricks that you do in the mornings. And if this video helped you out, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips like these. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.